Man, I'm so pro, man. You know, most of these speakers aren't. They want to talk about how bad and horrible men are. And I don't know about anyone else, but none of us couldn't be here unless it was from another man. Stork didn't drop me off. I wasn't here by Big Bang Theory. I am here because a man saw a woman that he wanted to have, and she allowed him to have her, and I'm here. So I'm not going to bash men because it took a man for me to be here. So with that said, I'm going to be right quick. This is going to be right quick. Man, I told you to write down that list. Have you wrote down that list? You haven't wrote down that list, so you're not serious about meeting these narcissistic, traumatized women that are just carrying around their trauma. They're trauma bonded, and they're bonding with men through their trauma. They mad because a man left them for another woman, a younger woman. They're mad because their ex got shot and murdered. I've heard all the trauma stories I wanted to hear. And you know what I've deduced? I don't care. I don't care. You don't want to hear about a man's baby mama and his trauma? I don't want to hear about your trauma from somebody who left you for a younger woman, somebody who got shot and murdered. I'm from the projects. Men been getting shot and murdered since I've been alive on earth. Arthur McDuffie in 1979 was the first man that got shot and murdered by the police department, and I was 8 years old when they shot and murdered him, and they all got away. So I don't want to hear this. And then they lied to you. This is the biggest lie 90% of the women tell you. Watch this, man. Oh, I dealt with that. That ain't an issue. Lies, rumors. They haven't dealt with it. They haven't they haven't did the shadow work. They haven't gotten a psychiatrist. They are liars. So if they lied about getting help, guess what else they're lying about? And I told you this before. I'm protecting my chakras. I'm protecting my energy. I'm protecting my inner peace, my inner zen, because the last woman I dated, the last two women I dated was horrible. They were so horrible. I wouldn't wish them on my worst enemy. I wouldn't want my worst enemy to have sex with them. They were horrible, especially the last one. She had dog fecal matter from the front door to the kitchen, from the kitchen to the dining room, from the dining room to the front door, from the front door up underneath her bed. Her entire bedroom smelled like dog shit. And what disgusts me more, she didn't seem to be offended by that. That was disgusting to me. That was so disgusting to me. So I say that to say I no longer date women with dogs and cats running through their house, pissing and shitting all over the house. I was raised by women, black Indian women, and they don't have dogs and cats running all through the house, pissing and shitting all over their furniture. Are you kidding me? Oh, I was so disgusted. 7 weeks. 7 weeks I ended the relationship. I didn't want nothing to do with her. And we went to court. So if you're interested, you can look in Polk County courts and you'll find out who the defendant is, because you got a defendant and a plaintiff. I couldn't get nothing out of her house. She took what she wanted me to have of my personal items, put them in a trash bag, and threw them out in the street. That's how nasty she was. And I'm like, oh, you ain't never got to worry about me asking you to marry me or anything. The devil is a liar. I've seen 7 weeks was enough. She was the most horrible woman I had dated in my entire life on this earth. Horrible, 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 horrible. She ain't got to worry about me ever again in this life. I read something that said if somebody tried to destroy you and ruin you, you don't need to ever have contact with them again. Period. I took my personal things clean on hangers to your house. She had the audacity with her narcissistic, stinking, dirty ass. She couldn't even take a bath right. To put my things in a trash bag and then throw them out in the street. What does that say? So I need you to write down 25 things that you will not tolerate. And I told you to name this list your must-haves and your can't-stands. That's what you need to name this list. Your must-haves and your can't-stands. What you won't tolerate from any of these women in 2023. You got 90 days before 2024 to write this list down. Commit yourself to this list. Commit yourself to doing better. Commit yourself to not disgracing God by compromising your standards. These are your new standards, your new boundaries, what you will tolerate, what you won't tolerate, and call this list your must-haves and your can't-stands. This has been Coach Quentin Sharon Carson with another PSA. Enjoy it, like, share, pass it along. 25 things. I got my list. Do you have yours? 25 things that you will not tolerate from any woman on this earth whatsoever. Period. Narcissism, dogs and cats all over the house, dogs and cats pissing all over the house, fecal matter all over the house, dirty dishes in the sink for days, dirty clothes laying all around the house, cussing, yelling, calling you names, drinking, smoking, all of that I don't want in my life. I don't care if a woman smokes cigarettes, cigars, weed, heroin, cocaine. She is utterly worthless to me. You have no value. There's no value in a woman that curse, yell, and scream at a man and smoke, drink, and like a sailor. Why would you think I would want that? I'm good. Yuck. I'm good. And you need to find out what's yuck about you so you can keep these yuck women out your life. Period. Have a great day. Got to go. Got things to do. Take care. Like, share, comment, follow. Thank you. Bye.